So who would like to hear from Anjelica right now? Come on over. You don't have to lead us in the hokey pokey, unless you want to, but share some wisdom with us. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I will do the hokey pokey, though. Good evening, Merced County Superintendent Dr. Gomes, Atwater Elementary School District Board of Trustees, Superintendent Dr. Schreiber, educational employees, credit union president, Ms. Dooley, fellow educators, friends, and family. Bienvenidos, mi familia. I am honored and grateful to receive the Excellence in Education Award. The Excellence in Education Award symbolizes the triumphs and successes that can be achieved in education by the influence of a teacher. As a recipient, we all have had a teacher or two who have influenced our professionalism. So in response, this award recognizes the professionalism that fills this room tonight. Take a look. What is around you? I see a community who supports education, educators who pour their passion into their students, individuals who strive each day to make a difference in a child's life. I see professionals who work together to ignite their passion, the passion of learning within students. Truly, the thanks is to each one of you for your devotion to building the dreams, the self-worth, and stirring the hunger for knowledge among young minds. Thank you for the excellence in education that you offer. Through the process of preparing for tonight's recognition, I was prompted to reflect on my own journey in education. I can trace the origins of my devotion to the community of education when I embarked on my career as a police officer. As a police officer, I had one goal, and my goal, other than staying alive, was to make a difference in the community. Truly make a difference. However, from the trials of dealing with domestic disputes to gang investigations, I found I possessed a weakness for children who had lost hope of having a future. After 14 years of being in law enforcement, I realized being the enforcer of the law was not the best approach to help children believe in their potential. Consequently, I found that as a police officer, I was reactive to many issues that affected families. I often came into contact with families when dreams had crumbled and young hearts had been shattered. My sudden involvement, or at times, an intrusion, was not enough to help children learn the values associated with good citizenship. However, the joys of parenthood provide me the insight of how to be proactive in a child's life. As a mother, I found that children possess the natural ability to have hope. But it is the negative factors that put a child or prevent a child to reach their potential. Through my 3 children, I have experienced a sense of wonder that drives the need for knowledge and experience. The desire to preserve a child's optimism, hope, and resiliency, that's what's prompted me to be proactive in a child's life. That's what prompted me to teach. I have resolved that I cannot save the world, but I can make a difference in a child's life, even if it's one child at a time. Humbly, my path in education would not be a success without the many influential teachers who have taught me to be driven, compassionate, and possess the appropriate skills to work with students. First and most importantly, tonight's recognitions would not be possible without the support of Merced County Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Gomes, Educational Employees Credit Union President Mrs. Dooley for sponsoring the Education and Excellence Award. Thank you for recognizing the achievements throughout Merced County. I would also like to express my gratitude to sponsor planners at MCOE and Me TV for their attentiveness to detail and to planning. As I continue to reflect on my journey in education and recognize individuals who have contributed to my success, I have to recognize that my career in education would not be possible with the support and encouragement of Mrs. Boenga. Thank you, Mrs. Boenga, for welcoming me at Thomas Alida and demonstrating how a team can work together to be distinguished. Just as importantly, I am thankful to ASD for modeling a tradition of excellence in education. Thank you, Board of Trustees, Superintendent Dr. Schreiber, Assistant Superintendents Mrs. Boenga, Mrs. Nelson, and Mrs. Levesque for granting me the honor to represent our district for the MCOE Education Excellence Award. A heartfelt thank you goes out to the staff of Thomas Alida. Our Tiger pride fuels me all the way. It drives my ambition and my dedication to complete my studies and to become a teacher. The staff's example of teamwork, collaboration, and support are beyond distinguishable. Your devotion to teaching has taught me that we can all make a difference together. Parents, staff, teachers, everyone together. The leadership at TO has demonstrated the importance of relentlessly striving for excellence in education. Appreciation and recognition is also warranted to Ms. Hall and Ms. Juneman for teaching me the power of having fun with students through music and art in the classroom. Thank you for your patience, mentoring, and support. I would also like to bestow my appreciation to Mr. Skidmore for enhancing my learning experience and growth as a teacher and teaching me the hokey pokey. Under his tutelage, Mr. Skidmore has helped me decipher through the theories of teaching to learning the practical application of teaching in a classroom. Through his wisdom, I have been able to improve my skills as a substitute teacher, as a bilingual aide, and as a future classroom teacher. Dr. Stryker and Dr. Olivant from CSU Stanislaus, I would like to express my appreciation for equipping me with the tools, theories, and experience to enter the realm of education as a confident teacher, or if not, as an applicant to be. Your passion for teaching has taught me to enjoy and embrace being a lifelong learner. My sisters and brothers, who I acknowledge as my first teachers in life. As the youngest of 2 brothers and 5 sisters, I grew up with a lot of guidance and a lot of support. I have learned from their mistakes, but I have learned the most from their successes. Through our childhood mischief, such as flying off the roof to test Newton's law of gravity, I discovered that learning is more powerful when instruction is fun and engaging. I am grateful for having you as my best friends, for all the bumps and bruises we acquired throughout our childhood. Todas las oportunidades que he tenido en mi vida han sido por mis padres. Ustedes vinieron a los Estados Unidos para darnos una vida mejor. Gracias a sus sacrificios, todos sus hijos han tenido éxito en sus estudios y trabajo. Yo soy luchista porque el ejemplo que me han dado ustedes. Gracias por todo su cariño y apoyo. My list of appreciation and gratitude extends to my 3 best friends, Miss Trish, Miss Eloise, and Miss Nancy, who offer a total of 239 years of wisdom. I acknowledge that your years of wisdom help me see life with optimism and hope. My passion to teach would not exist without my 3 children. My children, who I often refer to as my left brain, my right brain, and my heart. Christina, Isabel, and Matthew. Their passion drives me. Their love for life is contagious, and they energize my heart and soul to work hard. However, no matter how busy we get, or what crazy idea I plot, and there are several, they are always at my side with a smile and words of encouragement saying, "Mommy, we can do it." The night would not be complete without mentioning my #1 cheerleader, my husband, Marvin. From working in the dangers of law enforcement to the tedious hours of studying to complete the pre-teaching requirements, he has been at my side with encouragement and love. Marvin's strength and confidence helps me overcome any challenge or obstacle that I encounter. Thank you for loving me, embracing my weirdness, and still loving me, even when I act like Barney. Once again, thank you for striving each day to make a difference, because it truly is about all the students. We may not be able to teach everyone how to use his or her potential for the greater good, but we surely can inspire them all to be their best. Thank you, and have a great evening.